Already?
Hi guys.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
No, because like
how's it going?
because the transition for your stream setup is so long, they can hear it if I count it down. So it's like 3, 2. Hi guys. I'm just like, well, we're here now.
It's already happening. Well, hi everybody.
It's
Welcome
happening.
to Dummies and Dice Rolls. We're on Tuesday. We scream. You don't know about that by now. I don't know what to tell you. You know, like
I remember to turn off my noise suppression.
That's. Oh yeah, because you're normally cut out. Well,
You're
hey,
like,
everybody.
oh shit, that's right. Eardrums. Fuck.
It's fine. Oh. Sorry, my hair was like bugging me immediately.
If you're new here, I'm sorry you didn't turn your volume down.
Sound warning? I was told if I could give sound warnings before I say the whole spiel. Some
That it
people
takes
don't
away
yell as
from the
hard.
fun. Looking at you, Wes.
I'm not gonna do it at all. You give a warning beforehand. Not happening. I will wait until later on in the stream and do it midway through.
It's
You least
peak
expect it.
rat energy. This man's like, all right, fine. You warned everybody about it. I'm not gonna fucking do it no more.
It's just, which is crazy because Saren is like so like polite and proper, so he knows how.
It's called
so-
fantasy.
It's called fantasy.
Using your imagination.
Okay. All right.
I feel like Saren would be accommodating, but like, go off, I guess.
He wouldn't do the screaming anyway. He was like, no.
He'd be like, he'd watch like the whole scream happen and be like, "You spit on the floor while you did that. That's
Like,
gross.
come on, man. Come on.
That's so
Brush
disgusting."
it. Brush it.
I use prestidigitation afterward. It's fine.
The shittiest part is, it's
Your
like
cleaners away.
Saren
Like,
has
it's the
prestidigitation. He's
principle.
like, I would rather do hard work. Like,
It's the principle.
Varian and Whisper both would be like, why are we yelling?
I'd be looking at all y'all's teeth like, come on, man. Really?
Come on, man.
Val would let
really?
out this like really weirdly deep guttural bear sounding growl, and it's like the manliest human in this thing clearly has the best vagina. Like, huzzah.
Just devastating. Well, as far as
Hi,
announcements
guys.
goes, hi everybody. I do believe our sale over on Teespring is over, but again, we do have merch. Go check that out.
Also, like, shout out to all of you guys that bought stuff. Y'all are wonderful. Like,
Y'all are
Ooh,
amazing.
I got a thing.
Oh yeah.
yeah, but like, speaking of, since this is the game that we're in, I absolutely love seeing all of the Lucky Leaf Tavern merch. Ah,
So great.
it's so
good to
cool.
see.
And then everybody that wanted the Thanks Dad shirt,
Oh, such a
it
good
brings me
shirt.
so much serotonin. I'm like, those are mine.
Yo!
It's so cute!
If I had beer, I would be drinking it, but instead I have coffee. And it didn't feel right putting coffee in it. You know what I
Be a
mean?
good
I was
noodle,
like,
fill it with water.
No, I'll drink another one for you.
I'll drink one for you.
Wes and his one beer.
I haven't watched it yet, actually. I don't know.
Well, I have two, and the rest of them just suck. But we'll break them out.
Listen, I had one water cup. I've already drained it, and then I literally have to do this because of Oro and Sunfire in my stream. I have 2 more water cups with like Mio shot in them, for the caffeine. But I have to have 3 water cups because they will spam my hydrate button.
What's your hydrate cooldown?
It's a minute now. It was nothing.
It should be higher.
It should
Mine's
be
at like
higher.
10 minutes.
And that's why it's hydrate or dihydrate.
Yeah.
One of the
Is
two.
that
Y'all out
cooldown?
here just trying to drown this man's cells.
Wait. You guys can set a cooldown?
Yeah. Oh,
I drank
no.
so much water last stream.
Oh, no.
Wait, are you
I
talking
was
about
at the
with you
last-
and Sparky?
Yeah, I was just taking sips. I started taking sips because it was a problem.
My tummy's starting to hurt.
He's like, I peed for 2 minutes straight.
Like, I have this 32, this is 32 ounces, and this is 30. This
Is
might
that
be
a
more than
fucking
32
jar?
ounces. It is
He's
a
drinking
mason
out of a
jar
mason jar.
with a lid. It's also a pink mason
lid.
jar. It's a pink mason jar. and I
The
love it.
lid.
That is made for sun tea. That is what that's made for.
That's amazing.
I love
Well,
this.
let's rein this in a little bit.
A little
Yeah.
bit, a little bit. There we go.
Never.
All right.
All right,
Thanks,
all right.
Dad.
Sorry, Dad.
No, it's good. We're having fun.
My name's thinking.
And we're here to play a game. So speaking of the game, let's hop into tonight's episode. Last week left off. Our adventurers had a eventful evening, some more eventful than others.
Paige thought this last conversation was thirsty work.
As oh, you're right. Oh, thank you. Hydrate.
Paige demands hydration.
As you accompanied the crew of the Ebony Hammer on the giant crustacean ship, the Endel. You guys made your way to Vandal Rock, which has been now named Wish Dawnstar. It's over in our Discord. If you guys want to go check that out. Again, we don't own it. I don't own any of these pictures. These are just pictures I have found on the internet to help me convey the story better to you guys.
Huzzah.
Yeah. So once there. Oh, sorry. So as you awake the next morning, you guys find yourself in port, and the captain Kalama has left ahead of you. Joji, the dark elf woman, is there to escort you through town to the far corner, where built into the mountainside and next to some older looking ruins is a large longhouse. I'm gonna put it also in the chat right now.
Man. It's in the tavern hall. There it is. My brain is like, noted. God, Vandal Rock is so pretty. And it's just a pretty little guy. It's kind of like Grimace.
Is that the Jarl's house?
Essentially.
The Jarl's house.
All right.
I love the like, no, stop, please. What's going on the steps right now?
It's looking pretty good. It's very dramatic. As you enter a main chamber with a large fire pit in the center, unlit and barren. At the end of the chamber is a Goliath man. Well, half of one, severed from the waist, attached to what looks like to be a large metal sphere. And it has a metal plate that kind of protrudes up that supports his back, that goes all the way up his full back, even to the base of his skull. It is held up by 4 legs that are held up by 3 jointed plates, where the plates kind of angle down and then up, and where this angle attaches to the sphere, there are other plates that protrude up even higher from the sphere that extend up almost to his torso level. He has no left arm, only his right. And still fit, I would say. And next to him is the Fire Genasi woman, someone you know as Kalama, the Flame of the Sea, the current.
Oh, Whisper knows her very well.
Very well.
Biblically.
Kalama took them to church, okay?
Speaking.
Phrasing.
And that is where we are beginning our episode. As you guys approach, Joji, who is leading you, kind of puts her hand up and kind of stops you guys for a second towards the middle of the chamber. Give me 1 second. And she'll walk forward. And she'll approach. as the three speak is kind of whispered and hushed. Does anyone want to try and listen?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, nose goes, and Val's gonna just boop Varian's snoot.
Give me some perception rolls.
Is
Oh,
this
we're
coastal?
not trying to be stealthy? Because if it's just perception, like, say less.
Is this coastal?
It
I mean,
is
we did
Oh.
just pull up.
coastal.
We did just pull up.
It is coastal. You are
Being
technically
co-
on.
be-
You're on
being
an
coastal helps your ears.
You're on an island.
It helps with all wisdom and intelligence checks, and perception is wisdom.
It's bull. It's-
I mean, my passive is
Hey,
16.
in
but-
5e, they gotta fix Rangers somehow.
I
They
get
really-
it,
they
I
had to
get it.
give-
I'm
they
the
had to
one
give
who
Rangers
made
something.
a map of mostly coast. Okay.
I mean, honestly, it was a good call when Barian was made, was like, what's your favorite terrain? Coastal. We're on a basic
Fair.
island nation. Coastal.
Fair
Everything is coastal.
enough. There's some
But,
grassland down here.
Can I
Oh,
take my...
that's-
Can I take my passive
That's
instead?
lake coastal.
So, I didn't roll great. 14.
Oh, you
My-
beat me by
my-
1.
My passive is 16.
I know, my passive is higher than what I rolled.
I rolled my passive.
What is your passive, Grum?
Without my coastal proficiency, just on its own, it's a 15.
Yeah, let me make a roll. You made it a roll. You rolled. You're making me do this. Oh god.
Everybody else is listening in, and Val, with her 10, is like, it's really none of our business.
Yeah, see, that's how Sarah. He's like, they don't want us to hear, so he's just like, nah, it's their business. Doesn't care.
I rolled a 12. All right.
I rolled a 13.
I didn't hear shit.
I'm not
So-
trying to listen, but I might.
You hear the Goliath man talking in a hushed tone. You told them. What did you tell them exactly? No, I will not. These are strangers. As he looks past at all of you.
I'm canonically still looking hot.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, you are.
He's just perched up, leg out.
Whisper is always showing ankle. Okay.
It's a constant trope.
One shoulder.
He'll rise and he'll kind of move her aside, and she'll kind of timidly, almost like a kid who got in trouble, kind of saunters to the side. I do not know any of you, and you know things you should not. I demand. No. No. If you know this, you need to know more.
Are we not supposed to know things, or are we supposed to know things? I'm getting
I wanna
mixed
know more.
signals.
I need to know the group in front of me. So you can choose. Take my test. Or test your steel.
And what is your test?
Val, you're up.
Yeah, she's all steel, so if you know.
I'm unfortunately a walking hunk of metal. And looks around at everybody else and is like, So, is it a test of steel or your test? Are they two separate tests?
You can choose to fight. I will accept that as a challenge.
What's
You
the
can-
other test?
Survive my challenge.
So, regardless, the test is fighting.
If you choose to fight, you choose to fight.
Is this one of those I choose not to fight, I win your test situations?
Insight check?
Roll an insight check.
What is it? I've never done this.
I love that Sparky redeemed a D10 and Automod said, "Ooh, you can't call Jasher a slut."
I got a 10.
You can't really tell.
I'm trying to tell if he wants us dead, really. Like, is this a fight to the death thing? That's what I'm trying to ascertain, but
No. It's more of a, he wants to test your strength, whatever that may be. To see if you're worthy of this type of knowledge. The knowledge which you have knowledge you already have that you shouldn't. But because you know it,
But
you need to know more.
so, not only acknowledging the fact that literally everybody else in the party was basically just like, Val! And it's like, do you have a preferred type of combat?
He'll approach, he'll take a couple steps forward, and his legs will, and you'll watch as he walks, the top plates also move as he walks. He'll take a moment, and a little side compartment will open on his little orb bubble thingy, and he'll pull out a small totem, and he'll put it on the ground. And then he'll take his hand on the back of his arm, what's one arm that he has left, you'll see a tattoo of a hammer. And as he waves his hand, a large warhammer will appear as he catches it, as he puts it on his shoulder.
Val, stone-faced. Vex is like, oh my god, that's so fucking cool.
Look, I'm one for performance, but hey, plus, darling.
this he was a Forge Guardian. This
I don't
the
know
other
what that
challenge.
Are you
The other
saying?
challenge.
Are you
might
just
be-
saying this out loud?
saying
Oh,
this
yeah.
to you? Kind of. I'm just like leaning
Oh.
towards Val. I'll just be like,
I don't
He
think
was a-
Valoran knows that.
well, that's why I'm telling her.
Okay.
He was
a
a
f-
Forge Guardian.
So was I.
Oh, well, it's. If you want to take the risk, we could always just go for the survival challenge.
My problem is the ambiguity that he's giving off with the survival challenge.
And what I worry is this a fight to the death, or is this just like a
Can you
smart?
be more forthwith with what this survival challenge is before my friend here decides to fight you?
I do not mean to kill. The test before you will only cause pain. It
Whisper, are
only-
you sure that you don't want to take this one?
Cheeky. Fine, I'll take some pain.
Essentially, it's just
Oh, I can't breathe.
the lack
You
of
misunderstand.
straightforwardness is what's
This is a
getting to
group
me.
decision.
This is
All of you could fight me now, or all of you could take this test. It matters not to me.
I'm gonna wave over at the flame of the sea and be like, darling, he- what do you think?
She's gonna be standing there, and she's standing as as proper as someone who doesn't like to stand proper is standing. Look, he's the most stubborn old man I know.
And it's a 4v1 fight or a survival challenge.
I need to see your strength.
while he's doing all this, and as he's walking up, I would like to have eyeballed him and this. Can I see like hitches on like the ball, like any like weaknesses, any weak points?
You can give me I'll get you do a perception or investigation if you like.
God damn it! Why can't I roll good?
You're getting him out of the way now. That you're getting him out of the way. That's how this works.
That's 14. Such a high perception, and I got 14.
As he was walking up, it's almost seamless. It's some of the best engineering you've actually seen.
Okay.
Again,
Well, look, I'm not much of a fighter, so
which is hilarious because you can take a punch quite well.
look, I can take a punch. I'm not the best at dealing them back.
So again, I ask for more clarity because everybody here is well versed, essentially, in combat. Likewise, we've seen our fair share of things on the road, so survival shouldn't be a problem, but I would like to know what exactly we are surviving.
All things will become clearer once the test begins.
There's gonna be this, like, there's this, like, very obvious annoyed look as Val just, like, shoots back at him, just pops off at the mouth, and is like, honestly, I think you're just evading the question because you're so nervous about the fact that we will, in fact, beat whatever challenge you throw at us for intimidation.
Give me an intimidation roll.
Can I help with that?
I was gonna summon my sword and just like pull it out, and just ball of flame, just kind of lean on it a little bit, and just good with whatever happens. Whatever transpires doesn't matter.
I wasn't sure if Jasher had some way of helping with it.
Oh, I was planning to so my whole thing is performance. Like I was gonna grow like I don't think I'm full Nezuko size right now, so like or no, maybe I
Yeah,
was
because you're
after.
hot now.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go eye to eye with Val. Like I'm gonna grow and then I'm gonna pull out my sword, which every time I draw it, shadows leak from the sheath.
It's like a weird cauldron spilling out of shit.
Yeah. It's my eldritch powers.
Okay, fine. I'll give you advantage. What we get?
We got a 26.
26. For an intimidate.
Hot dog. All right.
Hot
Just
dog,
make sure of
hot dog, hot
something.
diggity dog.
Like
Damn
that,
it.
a guy like this probably is more impressed by the intimidation.
Oro, let's go.
He's probably like, "All right."
Let's fucking go.
Okay, so we roll. Okay. You see him look at you.
If I gave you all the answers, it wouldn't be a test.
Nobody
If you're so-
goes into a test without prep.
Look, also, what? We're not looking for the answers. We're just looking for what we're supposed to be doing to get to the answers. Literally, you've told us all, survive. Are you
I'm just
dropping
looking
us
for a
in
paycheck at this
jungle?
point. I'm just saying, we came here to get money, didn't we?
Does Barian need to survive drinking the most amount of alcohol? What are we surviving here?
Does Sarah need to
He'll
survive a
look
clean
over-
off with the barmaids?
He'll look over at Kalama and kind of nod his head. The way it works is essentially you'll be put in a box, a magic box that we can't get in, you guys can't get out, and all you gotta do is essentially survive until the time runs out. 10 seconds.
What happens if we don't?
To die.
You're not gonna die. No one's gonna die.
That's unfortunate.
Well, I'd hope not. I still would like to see you
Again, it's a test.
In the middle of a
You'll-
serious moment, Whisper's like, or Riz.
Listen, he gave up tests that involved killing a long time ago. As that comment, you see him turn back at her, and she kind of retreats back into herself a little bit.
Look, I'm gonna put it this way. Val. If the flame of the sea is acting like that in his presence, I'm thinking we better take the weird box challenge.
I think
I'm
we can
worried this is
survive-
gonna be fighting the turtle again.
I think we can survive whatever he throws at us, but I say we take
You
the
know.
box as well. That sounds more civil.
I mean, realistically,
I've spent much longer times in a closed box that I couldn't get out of.
you've definitely spent longer times in a hot box, too.
As he walks out of the immediate area, he'll nod at Kalama as she kind of waves her hand as the totem in the middle of the room lights up, glows, expands. You guys now find yourself in a giant red cube. And in the middle is an altar. And on the altar, it says, "Blood will buy more time."
Gross. Cool. Okay.
All right. Is there? I'd like to look at it. Is there any like sigils, runes, symbols on it? Religious symbols, anything like that?
Right as you start to walk over and go look at the altar, in the center of the room, you see 10. Give me an investigation roll.
Investigation. Bummer. Come on.
Anybody? Or just
good.
Saren?
Hey,
Anybody?
18.
Ooh, samesies!
18. As you're looking around the altar, you actually, with 18s, you notice in the altar there are, there's a dagger that is kind of hidden, but is attached to the altar itself. You're looking around, you're looking for symbols. You do see magic sigils, but they don't really spell out really anything. It's just sort of magic jargon. You know what I mean?
No,
Um,
like religious emblems or anything like that.
Nothing you can really make out.
Whisper Size walks up and cuts her hand with the dagger.
I was gonna do the same. Yeah.
You bleed on the altar. As the number goes to 9, it goes 10. 9,
Ah,
8,
supposed to
7,
survive 10 seconds.
6,
We let it
5.
bleed
At
down.
5, 3 torches appear in the room. 4.
What are the torches doing?
They're just there.
I cut my other hand.
You bleed onto the altar. 10 seconds. The the torches reset. Also, for 2 cuts, give me 2d4 rolls.
Cool.
Realistically, they said survive 10 seconds. We can't survive 10 seconds if the clock keeps
2 and a 1.
resetting.
Yeah. And now we're back to 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3 torches.
I'm gonna grab a torch.
You grab it. It is it's fastened to the ground. You can give me a strength check if you want to try and pull it, or you can
Alright.
give me an investigation if you want to see if it's possible to be pulled. As he's doing that, 4.
18 again.
18 with the 18, you can tell they're attached to the floor. It's
Is there anything else on them? Does it look like it's gonna explode?
Nope. It almost looks like it's made out of the red material that the walls are made out of.
Before I cut myself again, can I do an Arcana check?
Give me an Arcana roll. As the clock hits 3, all torches light.
Rod, I lost my die.
I'm gonna hit the wall.
Make an attack.
The torch is light, and Val just, for shits and gigs, looks at
Oh
one and
my
goes,
god.
It doesn't go out, but
Damn.
it does.
It's 13 to hit.
17 for the Arcana.
For the 13, you swing and you just boom, ricochet off. You make contact, but
kaboing.
you kaboing. And you kind
You
of feel it in
kaboinged.
your hands a little
It's a
bit.
verb now.
That awesome feeling. You get the vibration. The 17 with the Arcana, as you're looking at it, you're trying to figure out what this is, and you get to kind of pull at what kind of magic it is, and you see illusion.
Can I put my hand on the wall and just kind of like try to push through it?
As you're doing that, you do feel it is solid. 2, one of the torches goes out. 1 more torch goes out. As every single wall and ceiling, once one hits, long jagged spikes form.
As far as I can tell, this is illusion magic, and they said we won't die.
Do we do anything before clock hits 0?
Do we want me to cut myself again? Also, were those three damage?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just making sure I
Give me a
deal
second.
those.
I'm double checking what this spell does.
I'm just gonna brace to dodge.
Dodge spikes from all corners?
Hey man, what are you gonna do? Just accept it, maybe. I guess I could just
Just
accept it.
accept it, maybe. Just like, It
Maybe
is what it
if
is,
you
man.
think it's an illusion, but like I'm not gonna go down without a fight. God damn it, I'm dodging if I can't do anything else.
Look,
Dex
I
build.
have my idea here is I deal the least amount of damage, but I can take just as many hits as Val can.
And I'll heal you, but
Yeah.
we're good.
So like if I'm injured, it's less of a problem in my
Yeah.
mind.
I'm just bracing the dodge. Like I don't know if resetting the clock
in
makes
bullet
sense.
time right now. We're at 1 second.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. I'm just bracing the dodge. That's what
We
I'm
can
doing.
see outside of this box, right?
Yes.
Oh, we can.
It's like translucent.
Okay. Can I do an insight check on, as I look at the spikes, can I do an insight check on what's her name?
Yes, but I will say it will be at disadvantage because this is happening really fast.
And as all of these things are happening, Val has not broken eye contact with the Forge Guardian guy.
Oh, that's not gonna be enough. Yep, that's not gonna be enough. But 5, 8.
Yeah, you can't. You just can't tell.
Guys, last second. I've got the knife. I've got the knife on my arm.
Be ashamed to have us survive 10 seconds and kill us at the last like a coward, but if it happens, it happens.
Barian, you haven't said anything.
Barian's kind of just like watching. Like they straight up said they weren't gonna kill, and so he's just kind of like waiting, I guess, just like.
Oh, wait.
This is so fitting. This is so
One second.
cool. Sorry.
1 second. I do have
Just-
a D10.
just, yeah,
I'm
silent
gonna add
stare,
that real quick
like-
to my 8. Is it too late to add the D10?
Yeah, I will say yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That-
This is
um.
this is so fitting for character. I love it. I think it's perfect.
Everyone is so calm right now, and Whisper is freaking out.
They have healers. They're not going to kill us.
Count it down. We're accepting it. I'm ready to. I'm trying
Count
to dodge.
it down.
if I can,
What? And then 1 second can pass.
Okay. So the crazy long conversation, right?
This weirdly more than one
This-
long like.
This happened. This happened while he was cutting both of his hands, and I was
yeah.
analyzing the wall.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, once the clock hits 0, the field drops. As Villic is standing there, smiling.
He smiles. Val smirks.
Just a little like snort chuckle just from Barry. Just
It's just so fitting. I'm sorry. I just love that whole scene.
I rip the midriff off my shirt and I wrap it around my hands.
Hold on. Like as you start ripping, Val's just like hand.
I was trying to look
This is so
hot.
cool.
And
just complete.
I'm just
fitting.
imagining that like Whisper just
I just-
fine, and
I
like
just
Val will
love
like
that.
sandwich Whisper's hand in hers. And
You guys realize how perfect that was for a character? Freaking curious Sarah and freaking like trying to like hurry up and do something. Whisper, complete confidence. Val just perceiving that variant. I loved all that. Sorry. Okay, continue.
how many hit points are you down, Jasher?
3.
Literally, like Val like sandwiches your hand like a mom that's about to be like, oh, let me kiss it, make it better. Except Val's like, what did we learn?
what did we learn?
For a quick little like 3-point lay on hand, just boop, there you go, homie.
We learned that if we think it's if our magic says that it's an illusion, we should believe our magic.
Proud of you.
I'm still getting used to the whole magic thing. I just met my dad. No. Mom?
Must be
No.
nice.
Thruple mom.
Parent.
Parental figure.
unit.
Creator. Something.
As Villic kind of approaches, smirking.
One who act. One who sacrificed to keep going. One who stared. The one who waited.
Look at you, Valorant and Varian.
You two are similar.
Don't
Oh my
do
god,
that.
we had no idea.
Oh.
There are so many worse people for you to be like.
I mean, you're right, but I don't have to enjoy this. I don't.
Nobody said it was enjoyable.
All right.
So you know about the Gold Forge. It is a secret. For a reason. If you know about it, you need to know all of it.
Know about what?
Must-
I
One.
don't pay attention a lot of the time. I'm sorry.
He wasn't there, but it's good. We did-
Oh, that makes
I'll
sense.
fill him in later.
Okay. I was having fun.
It
And
is
I'll
dangerous.
wink. I'll wink.
Everybody keeps thinking that we're sitting like cashews tonight, honestly.
Yeah, I'm not. a fan, because I have been.
I am the cashewiest of cashew. Cashew.
Even if you know of its existence now, you must not seek it out. It is not safe for outsiders to go. The Gold Forge is currently occupied by the Bloodstone tribe. My tribe. Group of Goliath savages. If you are to venture there, you will need a guide. And the only ones accepted there are myself, or the Forge Guardian of the Gold Forge themselves. That's the only one they'll respect. You understand?
Yes.
I have a
Not
cracker
really
in my
without
mouth,
filming
sorry.
him.
Well, with that little comment, Whisper, her look at you.
The followers of Memnur. If that will tell you anything.
And who might that be? Or what might they be?
What they are now, I am not certain. But I can tell you what they were.
Mm-hmm.
They were a god.
Mm-hmm.
A god of control. A god of pride.
Really tall, gray skin, scary face.
He'll kind of like squint at you as he sits up.
I was once his vessel.
Oh.
He spoke through me.
Oh.
Give me a group persuasion check.
Ooh.
Dude.
All the charisma casters in here pulling some fucking work, baby.
Persuasion, you said?
Boom, boom, ba ba bow.
Hey! That's like the best persuasion I've ever rolled. That's a 14.
This is the
That's
best
like-
I could roll. Because it's a net 20,
Roll a nat
baby.
20?
I think the worst I've
That's
ever
what I
rolled.
was sitting here, I
That's
was
an
like,
11.
Pew, 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 pew.
Don't worry, we made up for you. 22.
28.
Damn, that 28. Wait, that 28 that just might have saved everything, my guy. That's crazy.
Crazy
Wait,
dog.
wait, Grim, what did you roll?
Grim got an
What?
11. Which
Yeah, I
isn't-
rolled an 11.
Ooh.
I'm proud
11.
that it was a double-digit number, though.
Wait,
You're right.
11, 14,
The worst
22,
one I've
and
ever rolled.
27.
Look,
28.
persuasion is not my strong suit.
It
I'm
is
much better
mine.
at deception.
Yeah, that, okay,
Persuasion
he likes you.
and
Okay.
intimidation are Val's sweet spot.
Which is funny because mine are deception and intimidation.
We some scary motherfuckers.
I'm scary, but I'm bluffing. You're scary and actually scary.
No, I'm
Looks
perceptive.
badass is a cinnamon roll. Looks badass is badass. Like,
Looks like a cinnamon roll is badass. That's Saren.
I perceive things.
I can perceive you.
Okay.
Here's what I'm gonna do.
you're a short motherfucker and nobody likes you. Short.
Sorry,
Right,
Dad.
so with that
Sorry,
that
Dad.
persuasion roll, it's very guys, it's very so with the persuasion roll, you do get a lot of information right now.
I don't know if I want it.
I'm on it.
Memnor might not be a god at all anymore. I've lost my connection with him. I cannot call on him. I don't feel him anymore. It's possibly... It is a result of his greed. And I see that now. To put the Bloodstone tribe into perspective, the followers of Memnor, he captured the Gold Forge and found a way to bind himself through blood. Every generation, a child would be born with his mark.
I'll look at Joji.
Give me an intelligence roll. A history, if you're proficient in it, if that's better.
It's the same.
Fair enough.
Ooh, 20. Dirty 20.
You know that the markings she has on her are actually you can see them both. They have different markings. But
when the child became of age, they were required to fight. They were required to fight the Forge Guardian to the death. Generation after generation, just slaughtered to keep a power. Till one day, when the mighty is weak enough and the young to take over, the cycle starts over.
So the Forge Guardian currently is Memnor, and there is someone destined to fight him?
they look over at Joji.
You said you told them.
They were, as Kalama speaks up. They were busy. As he looks over back at you, whisper.
Someone from our tribe broke the cycle. They stole their child away, the one I was destined to kill, and protected them. Because they escaped, the cycle was broken. I lost.
Do I have any sort of birthmark?
Whisper. Give me an intelligence roll.
Oh, flat?
Perfect.
I will say
I don't
flat.
think with my brain.
I feel like I would
think with
know my own body pretty well, seeing as I change it all the time.
I mean, to be fair, you change it all the time. Which mark stays in the
darn.
same spot all the
Honestly,
time?
That's
like
valid.
that kind of
This
puts
is
in
a valid roll.
It puts in a thing. Like if it's something that you've never actually like noticed before, does it even show up when you change? Like
True. Okay.
Plus, and were you around like mirrors where you can like look at your back if it's on your back?
Yeah, very
Sorry.
much no. That's a 12.
Okay, a 12. You do have your D10 still.
That yep. It was a D8. We found
Oh,
out.
D8.
But yeah. Ooh! 12. 18.
With that, there are not any marks you have on you at all.
Okay.
But as you're kind of looking at this guy at his marks, you see them, and they're on his chest, on his sternum, right here, and they kind of go into, kind of branch out. And as you're looking, you remember them. You remember them on somebody because you saw somebody by a campfire when you first woke up, a Goliath woman who cast on the truth on you. You're the only one who has seen Aurora without
Their armor on.
Oh my
Or their
god, she
chest
was so
covered.
hot too. I'm so jealous.
Yeah, I got to flirt with them first. Anyway,
She wants me.
So as
she
that
is
memory,
married, by the way.
Fine.
that's fine. As that memory fills your head, once broken, the Bloodstone Chief, Zavatas, and I looked for a way to reclaim the forge, or a way to pass on. I don't. I was still the Forge Guardian, but the Forge didn't respond to me. I couldn't open it. My magic disappeared. We traveled to the bitter north. Found a small giant who did magic and prophecies.
What do you mean by a small giant? Like a giant who is small? Like abnormally small?
Yes,
Oh no. Okay, continue.
there he was convinced to give us a reading. And what we learned was there was a chamber that held the secrets of the Gold Forge. But we also were informed that we would not be opening it. That we would not be reclaiming the Forge. It was at that moment when I realized I didn't have to kill anyone anymore. My whole life had been killed. It was the right thing to do. It was my duty. We found this temple, and he'll like kind of point out the door. And we learned that only one touch by Devolkrim could open it.
Val immediately looks at Saren.
I will lower my sword.
Zavatas and I went our separate ways. He went on to hunt. He went to hunt a starborn child. I decided to hang it all up. That's when I ran into all of them, started a new crew. Found Half Pint on a mountain in the middle of nowhere, and he kind of points over to Joji, who's kind of like hunched over. Had no idea she was the Starborn. Wasn't long until Zavatas came looking for her. If you want to know about that, you can read about it in the history book, Battle of Vandal Rock. I don't want to tell it again. He kind of stretches his half body and kind of pulls at his joints. That's the history of the Gold Forge.
that felt so sacred to share. I'm not trying to underplay it, but it's just... It feels like any other forge. Aside from the whole being touched by Devol thing.
It's kind of the main forge. It's the one that holds the seal.
Realistically, it wouldn't have taken much for them to put the seal in any other forge. If it was that sacred of a thing, it could have bounced. There was no reason to hold it in a single forge. If you were going to be that bold, you know?
Deities took turns powering it until Memnor stole it. So, sure they had their reasons.
And more importantly, with all of the things that have happened to it, you would think that this would be something that more people should know about.
Can I roll insight on him just to see if I trust him?
Yeah, absolutely. As Joji kind of hears your questions, we took some time to kind of prepare. We weren't sure what was going to be inside the temple, but I opened it up just a bit ago, and that's when I saw the statues, and I had a vision, and I saw your friend Saren. What was the roll?
15.
But you can tell he's kind of hard to read.
Yeah.
But
if there was someone destined to kill Memnor, any advice for that person?
as Villic looks over at you with your 15 insight, he hasn't shown much emotion. With that question, he looks at you almost like, why would you ask something so absurd?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
You'd be fighting a god. I don't know what the odds are of that. Really are.
Mm-hmm.
As it stands right now, the odds probably aren't high, but who's to say down the road the chances don't increase?
And I'm gonna deception roll myself.
You're gonna lie to yourself?
Oh yeah, I do that just above table. I roll that constantly. I am constantly lying to myself, and I roll deception rolls on myself all the time. And I
Whisper's
have
a
not been
professional
rolling well.
gaslighter. Got it.
Yep. I have not been rolling well. That is even with my +8.
How we feeling
Not
tonight?
if you guys would like, I
Not
could
feeling good.
show you to the chamber and the temple. I don't know. Saren and I kind of had some conversation earlier, and I'm kind of already on board with helping you guys. I haven't really.
Clearly.
It's just I don't know. I became the Forge Guardian, and I haven't done anything, and I don't really know what I'm supposed to do with it. And
I'd like to see it. The chamber.
okay, come on.
Let's start there and then perhaps get our money afterwards. I don't know. Some kind of plan. This feels like a make a plan moment.
Okay. Follow Joji.
As you follow Joji, she kind of leads you out a back door and into a path, and I posted it. Discord one more time.
Huzzah!
To the
Really
temple
pretty
behind.
pictures.
Built into the mountain.
Into the unknown.
Into the unknown. All right. You make your way in. And the first thing you see is a large circular door. In the middle, there's a large dragon-looking creature, snake-like body, 3 sets of wings, so 6 wings.
Biblical angel, got it.
2 mouths, 1 eye in the center of its head.
Oh,
Smash. Anyways.
Yeah, with a hammer.
It's got
As
2
a-
tongues.
any symbols, words, runes?
There are no symbols, no runes, but Saren, you, as you approach it, you feel this like almost this like tuning fork sensation.
Okay.
Do you
I'll reach out and touch it.
As you reach out and touch it, she'll smile and she'll touch it with you. And as you both touch it, there'll be a disperse of just radiance, just away from the door as the door and rolls open. And there you see a statue standing in front of the door. And it's a dwarf. And you look to its left and you see another statue. And you look, and looking forward, there's actually a corkscrew pattern down, as the entire chamber is this large cylinder that descends. Along with the statues is a staircase that spirals down the perimeter all the way down. There is a single light that is shining from the center of the chamber straight down. And down towards the bottom as you guys descend, you see, as the statues continue, you see towards the end, there's like there's an assortment of statues, different species, different genders, different types of people taking ownership of this forge. Towards the end, there's like, I want to say 11. I made a weird number. I want to say 11. It might be 13. Giants, or sorry, Goliaths in a row, where the 13th Goliath is a full version of a Villic you see upstairs, followed by a Joji, followed by the last statue in the corkscrew, Echo, your previous companion. And in the center of the room, in the circle, with the light shining down on it, Saren, you see a statue of yourself. So she looks at you. And I came in here, I touched your hand, and then suddenly I was talking to you. Well, I couldn't hear you, I saw you. And then Devol spoke to me. Well, I asked them if I had to find you, and they nodded. So they kind of spoke. I'm nervous, I'm sorry.
Good. I remember it.
It's like the first thing I've really done, and I just feel like I'm supposed to get you to the Gold Forge.
Cool.
When you have time, of course. As I've only been up there twice, but because I'm the Forge Guardian, the Goliaths listen to me. It's kind of scary, but
You're afraid of that? They listen to you?
Well, one, they're all huge. But I don't know. I didn't want to. I didn't want to be in charge of people. I was destined to be in charge of people, and I didn't want that. And now, I'm just forced into it again. I don't know. I tried to get away, and now I
Could I ask you a question? Sincerely.
Yeah, Saren trusts you. I trust you.
What part of the leadership scares you?
I have a problem. I don't know if it's with all people born like me, but when I use my magic, sometimes it leaks out. I can't control it all the time. And there was one time when I tried to use all of it, everything that I had. I was, I guess, angry. I was showing off. I don't know. But when I unleashed all of it, that's when everything exploded.
My dear.
It's not unheard. Maybe I'm part of the reason the fracture happened.
At the end of the day, whether it was by your hand or not, this is something that was entrusted to you, and you have power over people that scare you, yes?
Yeah.
That's not something to be taken lightly. And with power like this, you cannot be overthrown so easily. You do not need to do everything yourself, and instead, use these resources that you have, these people at your bestowal. Delegation is a powerful thing as well. Leaders don't do shit alone.
Yeah, but who am I gonna order around lava? That's insane.
Is it something you can do?
No, no one can. She is insane. But she saved my life. I'm sorry. You're right. You're right. I need to. I'm here to help. So,
Then
if you guys
focus on
ever
the
wanted-
things you can do. And we'll be here to help you with whatever we can.
well, what I can do is one, get you guys a place to stay for the night. Two, make sure you guys get where you need to go whenever you guys need to leave. And I three, if you guys ever do want to or need to go to the Golden Forge or you get to that point, I can and I will take you there.
I feel like I can speak on behalf of all of us. The last two are greatly appreciated. And as for the first one, I humbly volunteer Saren to help out with any duties around wherever we end up doing our stuff. As compensation, of course. He's very good at it.
No, come up besides Joji and just kind of tap her on the shoulder and just, I'm here to help. You can rely on us as well.
He's an amazing eye for detail with cleaning. It's weird. You'll think that you have an amazing team at the disposal of wherever we are going to be staying. Saren will prove them wrong.
And I'd like to walk up to my statue and I'm just gonna look at it and
You
just
should touch it.
Touch it.
say, I'll reach out and does it have like the tattoo?
No, it's not that detailed.
Okay, then I'll just reach out to where that tattoo would be, and I'll just touch it.
As you're feeling it,
Touch it.
I will allow everyone to give me a Arcana check.
I'm not good at these.
Oh, actually, I'm not that bad.
Saren and actually Whisper. Oh shit, no, Whisper, you don't have to roll it up.
Ooh, that's helpful.
Saren, would you roll?
Oh fuck, I moved it.
I rolled a 13.
Oh man, I think the last one. I rolled real bad. I rolled a 12.
I'm pretty not smart.
I need to use a different dice.
All right, so yeah, you
The
do.
dice are hating me tonight. That is a nat 1.
Ooh, okay, so the three of you don't really say anything. Saren, for you, it's mostly just a statue. As you're looking, like maybe it's a little bit thicker than you would like it to be. Like I'm not like my jaw. That's wrong. That's not how I look. You don't know me. You know, you're having a little bit of that moment.
That's not how my chin is.
As Whisper, as you're looking around, you kind of peer through this magical veil as it distorts. You've had this sensation happen a little bit before, a couple times when you saw weird symbols. As you see written on the walls what looks like a prophecy.
Okay.
It says, as the seals weaken, what remains grows. What cries out rebels. What has abstained bleeds.
I reiterate that to everyone.
And it killed Saren.
Oh my gosh!
Oh god, it's back!
I was like, that means I have to write this down if you're telling us. Want to repeat it?
As the seals weaken, what remains grows. What cries out rebels. What has abstained bleeds.
What cries out? What?
Rebels.
What remains? Does what? Wait, no. Do it again. Start over. Do it again. I got half of it.
As the seals
I mean,
weaken,
you could just send it to him on Discord.
that's 100%.
Yeah, you do that. Yeah, that works.
I love
Too.
that Oro's like, oh god, it's a teenager. I'm like, is this sounding like somebody's Tumblr post? And I'm
It
kind of
is.
here for it.
It's pretty much that.
Else. I mean, I got half.
It was written by the Forge Guardians. Actually, just a really angsty teenager.
Actually, it was made by high priests. I will let you determine which I'm talking about.
Angsty priests.
Can I do like a religion check on that?
Yes?
No. Yeah.
Tony,
would
can
that help?
you say it one more time?
Are you serious?
Sorry. Yeah. I'm trying to like go over it in my head. Like,
You should just post it in the actual like Discord tavern chat.
I will.
that would probably be a good thing.
Yeah,
for you,
because then everybody else can reread it too if they want to.
Boom. It's in general chat.
Oh, fantastic.
Huzzah!
Yes, I was gonna say if
we
I can do like a
solved
religion
it.
check to kind of like see if I've heard this before or if I've know what it's alluding to. Exactly. Like
Yeah.
all the steps. There we go. Yeah, had to use new dice. That's what's up. That is a religion check is 25.
A 25.
Religion's my thing.
With that, as he reiterates and says those words, and you're touching the statue, Saren. Oh my gosh. Okay, I need to. Everyone needs to deafen themselves with Saren.
Cue the vision.
Bitches. Diddly doo, diddly doo, diddly doo.
Saren also in Zoom. I mean in Discord. There it is. I need my phone. I need my phone. For this deal. Cal, I know. I hear you meowing. I need you. I'm gonna take. He's being wild, man. I have to open Discord. Yo, technology's hard. Weston, I get you. Every time you're like, yo, I don't.
It's the worst. It's the worst thing in the world. Nothing makes sense.
You see. Okay. Saren, as you are pulled out of your consciousness, you are shot upward as your mind is filled with the universe. You look forward and you see briefly a figure. You a picture.
Whoa. Okay.
And as that figure is there for a moment, you see it grabbed and split in two. And you see your patron, Devol, the dragon. You get a glimpse of Krim and his form. You see his long, almost like alligator-like snout with teeth that protrude out, and not only out but through his own maw. You see one large eye in the center. You see like what looked like could be. There is wings, but one wing is like small, corrupted, decrepit, and the other one has no like webbing or wing on it at all, and it essentially is just the bone that almost looks more like a scorpion, not talon. Stinger. Thank you. You see his large, bulbous body and small legs that are kind of stout but big, muscular arms. And then underneath, as they're being ripped apart, your thought kind of lingers as it falls and fades, and you see the shadow, the nothingness, as briefly you see one more figure.
Oh.
And really quick, over in our Dummies and Dice Rolls Discord, I'm just going to post both those pictures that he saw. They won't know what is happening, but I think it's fun. This was the first image he saw as he was being jumped. This is a picture of Devolkrim whole. And this picture is definitely more elven than I would like, but the actual figure is a little bit less feminine and has pointed ears, but it doesn't really have facial features that you can distinguish where it's elvish or human. It's just dark. It's just like foggy, almost like a void. I couldn't get a picture exactly how I wanted it. But it is draped in what looks like nothingness, and then what looks like to be like neon, arguably bioluminescent colors.
Okay.
You are pulled back to reality.
Awesome.
Everyone can go back. I'm like the cat outside, the monster. Take out.
Well, try to see if that's.
Saren, start waving people back in. Try and get them in.
Waving. I'm waving. They're not doing the thing. They're back.
I have arrived.
Cody, say something.
Hello.
Hello.
I think
Ooh,
it's
what is
your-
that static noise? What is
Yeah,
that?
it's a slight static. I think it's on Cody's.
Give me Cody, but make it Quithby.
With Cody.
Quithby.
It started like halfway through, and I was like, I'm too focused writing things.
Is it still there?
I don't hear it that time. No.
We're better.
Yeah. Oh
Nope.
wait.
Nope.
Freaking tech, man. Technical difficulties right on
Okay,
cue.
Fuse, put it on the bingo card.
That's why it's the free space. Technical difficulties.
Right. That's right.
That's why it's the free space. Wild. Saren will he'll pull back away after a second and just kind of look at the rest of the group. And I'm just gonna, well, suppose we could head to an inn, huh? Get some rest behind our merchant.
Yeah, I guess we should
Yeah.
probably get some rest. That makes sense. What
And
time
I'll-
is it actually? Is it?
Do we want to go get our money before we get rest?
I was gonna say, yeah. What
Yeah.
time is it?
It's
We
prob-
know.
It's pretty early. It's probably afternoon, I'm
Hi, guys.
imagining.
Okay. Sorry.
Dan, what time is it?
Oh, it's still like early morning, not even afternoon. Is
Oh,
it still making
yeah.
that sound?
No,
I'm
No,
tired.
you're good now.
Okay.
I will also kind of
Oh,
like,
let's go find that fucking merchant.
I'm also gonna like nudge Barry and look at Echo's statue. And just, well, he's out there somewhere, huh?
Find him, I hope.
He'll come back.
Yeah.
They always come back.
All right. I think right here, really quick, I think we should take a break.
Especially because you are starting to break up a little bit again, bud. So hopefully we can get that figured out,
Okay.
unless we're
Also-
running on morph time.
I think I think I just heard the cat, and I think he just got into a fight outside. So
Oh, goody.
Give him butt scritches.
I'm gonna see what that loud meow and ruckus was outside. So
Okay,
quick,
great.
quick 10, quick 10. I'm gonna
We'll
level
be back
that.
at 10, 13, 10, 15, because we like multiples of 5. So...
Yeah. This
I'm
is
out.
intense.
Alright. We'll be back when it's done being morphin' time, guys. Okay, bye.
Orphan.
Hello,
Like a 3, 2,
homies.
1.
No,
No, we're just doing
we're
it.
just doing
just
the do.
in the
We're just
thing. Hey,
there.
I want to point out I'm back on time.
Ha,
Okay.
Which is
beat,
wild.
beat Oro to it.
Huh? That's pretty
And
cool.
also, shout out to Christian for the raid. I would say that it smells like bitch in here, but bitches can't smell right now.
That's not
That's
fair because I also have allergies. Okay, so
Got hot girl pollen sensitivity.
I do. It's okay, Christian. We can be bitches together.
We're bitches. We're bitches.
We're harmonizing. So hey guys, welcome back.
Bitches.
Morph has gone out. He's gone potty. It was a successful endeavor.
Success.
I didn't grab more water. That should have been a thing. But hey, we're back. So let's go to the inn. Joji,
Let's go to the mall.
Dark Elf Lady
Got
is
to
now
it.
leading you guys to the inn. There's only one inn in Vandal Rock. Vandal lies here.
Oh, we're gonna vandalize here. Okay,
Vandal lies here.
Oh, it's about to get vandalized, all right.
that's what she said.
Um, I actually have a picture for it too. As you walk up to. Boo-doo-boo-boo-doo-boo.
Bop.
Don't worry, everybody. I have more beer.
I have a thing.
Ooh, fancy looking.
Wow, fancy. Oh my god.
Vandal lies here.
All right.
As you walk in, you see Joji informs you this place is run by three gnome brothers. There's Pip, Shoop, and Heeknerflip.
What?
Shoot. That's about a
Pip,
jump.
Pip, Shoop, and Heeknerflip.
Gazoon type.
I love it. I'm screaming.
Three brothers. Actually, I did I get a picture of them? I've been on it, guys. I did. Let's go. Bada bing, bada boom.
Oh, wow, wow.
Mr. Wow when I step in the room.
And as soon as we walk through the door, I'll scan around and I'll look for that merchant.
Okay, give me a perception roll.
19.
19?
19.
Okay, as you walk in, there's not a lot of patrons in here right now. There are the three gnome brothers. You see a couple humans tucked away in the corner. You see a tabaxi woman at the bar, and you see a familiar half elf, I believe.
Albus Crown
Albus
Rose.
Crown
Yeah.
Rose, the one who
Alright.
commissioned you. You see him at a table with like four other people.
I'll just kind of nudge, whisper, and bury in, and just there's Albus. Send them that way. I'm not good at talking, so I'm gonna send them.
He's learning.
He's learning.
Good. I push you guys that way. I'll do it.
I love that you're like, here, go.
Got
Do the thing.
popcorn in my mouth, sorry.
Classic Barian fashion.
I'm gonna look. I'm gonna. Do I have to try to remember what I looked like at the last time they saw me?
No. Why would you? They know
Because
that stuff.
I was just in my default form, just hot, right?
Yeah.
It was in my
Okay.
hotness.
Yeah. So being hotter now than I was then, because I did as hot as I possibly could when I met the beautiful flame of the sea. I'm going to walk up to them and say, "Hello, long time no see."
Um.
And
Okay.
I want to put my boot between their legs on their chair.
So there is a
On my
yellow
Christian
top,
Minecraft server?
yellow top, green hat, red hat. Which one are we doing?
Who did I talk to last time?
Albos.
Albatross.
Oh, you're doing this to Albus. Okay,
Yeah,
understood.
I want to do
Oh.
this to the guy who told me they would pay me.
Mm,
Who was
understood.
literally like had their whole crew simping at my feet.
All right, so as you walk over,
Albus.
they're
Albussy.
Hit.
Get out! Oh my god!
whoever is in chat, inspiration. I don't know who you are. You get it. I don't know what that means in real life. If I hand it
That's
to you, I don't
that's
know
our
what you
Oro
Oro.
for you.
Oro, that's it. Oro, you get inspiration. I don't know what that means yet. We'll figure it out. That's hilarious.
Thanks, I hate it.
You spin him. He is jumpy. Oh, good heavens! And you put your foot in on the chair.
Oh, good heavens!
Yeah.
That's all I can think of.
Oh, good heavens.
Oh, as he looks at you and makes
Prolonged eye contact.
dun 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 dun. Okay, no. So it won. Damn it. So as he looks up at you and he takes a brief moment to process what is happening. Oh, he looks at all. You're alive. Oh. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Oh, you.
I'm gonna turn to Val. Is this the part where I get to intimidate, or should I just let Whisper take care of it?
Are you good at intimidating?
It's
I don't
one of
really think so.
Few things that
but-
I can do. I'm
Oh,
very large.
Clearly.
I'm gonna whisper back. I intimidate in a different way.
You intimidate. Nope, never mind. The fruit is so low hanging.
So as your foot is next to his fruit that's low hanging,
Whisper is the only low hanging fruit in this party.
Good
Happy
Lord.
Pride.
Happy Pride, everyone.
it's June. Okay, no.
Oh, is June alright?
It's High June. I'm
Stop
sorry. You you successfully chased off the pirates. Showed them what for. Could we
Yeah, that was the Pirate King.
Well, good job.
Good job.
So we, helped you survive. So I believe last time we discussed 200 platinum.
Yes. Your payment. We can absolutely. Yes, I can get that right now. If you give me one moment, as he kind of pushes your foot down, and he kind of gets up. 1 second. I'm not running away.
Shout out to chat for starting a hype train with gay.
Funny.
All the gays. We love it.
You'll see him run over to the tabaxi at the
Hunter's
bar.
mark.
Really? Understood. Runs over to the tabaxi at the bar, and you see him kind of talk to him really quick. As the tabaxi woman looks at him and looks over at you.
I'm gonna take his chair with the other people and just put my boots up on the table and lean back.
Let's go.
Let's fucking
Go.
go.
Albus comes back to you, Whisper, promptly with a rather hefty-looking bag. Why, 200 platinum for a job well done. Thank you for
Thank you.
your services and
Hold on. Baron's gonna intervene. Take
Oh,
bag.
I was planning to pick up the bag and hand it to Barian.
I'm gonna grab the bag. I'm gonna give it to Saren. Count that really quick.
I love this idea of me picking it up. It goes down. I hand it to Barian. Barian hands it to Sarah.
I'm like, I'll open it up and start counting.
Count
No, I want the
away.
meticulous person to count it.
Good call.
And as you count, there is. All right, I rolled a natural 1. There's 201 platinum. There.
Stupid.
Damn it.
So stupid.
I
I love it.
rolled a 1.
I'll take out the one. I'll be like, well, this. Hold up the one and
Oh
just be like,
no.
a tip.
Thank you.
We call
And I'll
it
take that and
interest,
put that-
Saren.
and I'll
It's
just
okay.
put that-
It's
I
interest.
was gonna say, you know, food's on them, I guess.
Meat's back on the menu, boys.
I want to point out, it wasn't a tip. The 1 was to make sure they counted accurately, and they counted accurately poorly, so they accidentally
They
gave
counted
you an extra.
accurately poorly.
You mean inaccurately?
No.
Okay.
Accurately poorly.
Piss
Lady-
poorly, actually.
She's a lady. She doesn't make mistakes. Okay.
Good.
Interesting. Go off.
I'll now divide it up as best as I can for each of us.
So there's 4 people, 200 platinum, 50 platinum each. Bada bing, bada boom. That is
Bada-
equivalent to, I want to say, 500 gold. Is that right?
500 gold.
Add it as platinum.
Yeah, I'm just gonna add it as
Yeah.
platinum. 50 platinum, right?
Yep.
Huzzah! Someone pour
Nope.
me up a double shot of whiskey.
Ooh. You guys got paid.
I still thought you guys were gonna try to get them to give us more, but it's okay. Pirate King and all that. But it's good. Right.
Huzzah.
I'll follow. I'll look at freaking Barry and Val, whisper, be like, well, I'm assuming you guys are gonna want drinks.
After a day such as this, I would love one. Thank you.
I'm gonna.
It's
Hold on a
not
second.
even.
I thought it was
it's,
morning.
it's not even noon, but
I'm gonna give the guy a kiss on the cheek and walk and go get my own table.
Hold. Pause.
Yeah.
Is it really only noon? God, it has been such a long day.
It's been a very busy morning.
I really have not been paying attention. I didn't think it had gone that long.
I was enthralled. I thought this is all going
Personally,
really
I
fast
think
for
it's
me.
because you were just ogling your hot goddess friend.
Look,
I
you're
know
not
it's been a
wrong.
long time for me. I don't know how it's been for you guys. I could use a bath. I gotta find a
You could-
bathhouse or something.
You need a bath. I'll look at Joji and be like, is there anything like that around here or anything to do?
Yeah, we actually have some of the best hot springs in Devolkrim here in Vandalrock.
That is what I'm talking about. I just need a good bath.
Would you like a outdoor communal or private?
You guys do private baths? What is this country? Damn, alright.
Civilized.
First of all, bathhouses are amazing, alright?
And
No
secondly,
one's weird.
this man was in the military. He's used to just seeing dicks galore.
Also that. It's a natural part of the body. What are you worried about?
Well, I don't care. Make the point.
That's not the sound of a man that doesn't care.
Look, I've personally
I
never
will strip
enjoyed a
her
hot
ear.
bath, so I would love that.
Is there? Oh, okay. I'll also ask
Whisper's
her.
seen more dick than the rest of us. They can change it into whatever they want.
Crazy.
I'll also ask her.
I was
Is
about to say, like, no, I haven't, and then I was like, well, it's
Are
always
there-
been mine.
Oh my god, no, shit. Now it's canon. Now it's canon that Whisper is just built like a Ken doll until they don't want to be. They're like, I don't really know what anybody else's dick looks
There's
like. So it just
benefits to
doesn't-
that. Actually, I would say it's more streamlined.
I'll also ask her, is there any shops, like, you know, are there any good shops, ones that you would recommend?
Yeah, the only two places that really are worth anything, there's Arlo's Antiquities. He always has some baubles and bits, random things that various sailors bring into port. We don't get a lot of occasional, casual travelers this far north. It's typically seasoned sailors, but every once in a while they have some good stuff. There's also just the Golden Grove Forge Company, which them as just like the Walmart of armor for this.
The
The warmer, if you will.
No, it's basically a chained armored store that has been in every town you've seen.
Armart.
Armart?
Armhart? That's pretty good. I like that.
All right, so
What do you got? We got greaves. We got gauntlets. We got breast plates.
Yeah.
So.
But it's run by a dwarven woman named her name's Vistra. She's a sweetheart, and she does a lot of good work. So,
all right, so let's lock our rooms down for the night and then go hit the hot springs, then go shopping, come back, have a meal.
Honestly, I didn't realize how long it's been since we've actually taken a proper bath.
Literally, my whole
I have
life.
I have noticed.
Yes, we know that you would have noticed. But we're very proud of you for not saying anything.
Like, don't be wrong, I appreciate the prestidigitation stuff. It's been nice. But
Yeah, but there's a difference with
there's
just
something about
soaking in the bath.
Soaking in the yeah.
I
been
have
taking-
only taken ice baths. I'm hoping this is lovely.
Ice baths are healthy.
Not when they're
Yeah,
a form
alright.
of punishment.
Point taken. All right, so rooms.
as you are talking amongst yourselves, Joji is talking to one of the gnomes who is by. No, don't worry, Pip. I can vouch for them. They won't cause a ruckus. It's not our typical clientele. Some of them have class. So, put the rooms on us. No, and yeah, thank you. And she kind of brushes them up. Your rooms are paid for the night. I'm assuming if you guys want to stay longer, we could pay for longer. But you guys said you wanted to leave to the Port of Beginnings soon.
Indefinitely, yes.
That would be the plan.
Yeah. So we could
Let's-
set up.
Let's offload into the room and go shower, because now that's all I can think about.
Yeah,
this is-
absolutely. Absolutely.
Bath, whatever.
She escorts you to the rooms. You guys can drop off your stuff, and you guys can make your way.
Word.
Is there like a little, like, basically like the equivalent of a locker room down by the bath, or is it like...
Yes.
Okay, great. Because I was like, if we're about to walk naked through the halls of this inn, I mean, so be it, but...
Let's
I
go.
I mean, I'll do it.
I'll do it, but I'm about to make it everybody else's problem.
Everyone else's problem is the nipple. Happy birthday.
And look,
you know, I
the
don't
most
know.
shocking thing about Val walking down through the halls naked is the lack of armor.
Listen, it's a very vulnerable state for me.
I forgot that I didn't have my background up. I just now realized that. I'm sorry, guys.
On the upside for this setup, realistically, the only person that should have their background up is Jasher, because I have the mini character arts of all of our guys.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So, it's no big
Wait,
deal.
what? Wait, we have mine?
Well, because you don't have an actual character art yet,
Oh, yeah.
Which
It's being worked on.
it's
Okay.
we're doing the thing.
So yeah, as we're walking
Dope.
through, I'll just ask Joji. So, this is home base? You enjoy it here?
As you look around, you'll see it's a fairly the buildings range. There are some buildings that are obviously nicer, and other buildings that are hanging on. There's definitely a colorful environment, but she looks and I mean, yeah, it's home base. It's when we're set up. It's colder than I think I'd like, but I don't know. It has its charms. The hot springs are nice. Once, I guess that's really what we got. It's just the hot springs.
Huh.
But it's free out here. I'm not tied down. I'm not gotta worry about anyone finding me. Not a lot of people show up around here.
Dangerous
Unless-
waters.
Yeah, it's always an adventure to go on. Plus, I mean, I give Kalama a lot of gripe, but I do like her. She is fun.
Seem like good people. Much like this crowd I'm with here. And look back at Val and Varian.
Nah.
Sure, they're
Just scowling at each other for no reason.
They're just
shoulders.
they're literally doing the thing where they're like, I'm not touching you.
I'm not
touching you."
just like,
Saren, she's breathing my air.
and then
They're
and
so
we
loud.
and we have our wild ones as well. Looking at Whisper,
I am so cold.
but we also have the sweethearts. And I look at Elwood and just pat him on the head.
this dragon just shakes, thinks that's your pad. He likes you. You talk to him.
Alright.
As she leads you down, you guys doing the joint bath all together?
Let's do the communal.
Bet you guys go in, you guys soak, and it
Is
is.
What kind of communion is this? Is this like a female male? Is it like it's all one together?
So right now, you guys go into the center. So there is a, like the kind of like a small hut meant for changing. You can kind of put your stuff, and it goes into just literally just a big old pool that has on the right side of it is kind of built towards more of the mountain side, and there's a stream of hot water flooding into it, and it's just one big basin. It's just a big old pool of hot water.
Okay.
I think we're gonna stick with the Canon Ken doll.
The Cannon Ken doll.
Cannon and Kendall.
Cannon Ken doll.
I was gonna say,
I was-
Whisper roll.
I was
what are we doing
expecting-
today?
See, I was expecting the Nezuko so he could do like a full-on cannonball. Now,
And
what I want to know is,
swim.
do we get Elwood into the pool? That's what I'm.
How, is the pool big enough? I mean, she's the size of a freaking thoroughbred horse at this point.
It is big enough.
I mean, if it's big enough for 4 grown humanoids, there's probably still space left over.
Yeah,
for
it's
Aelwyd.
big enough for like 50 people. It's a
'Cause, you
big
know,
pool of water.
We're just
Okay, you've got
2 guys sitting in a hot tub.
a bronze crocodile with wings, basically. Now, just meh.
As a lot of the water kind of spills over the side, and a lot of the snow that's like the scenic snow that's like kind of making it like nice and serene is now just washed away with hot water as it reveals just the rocks underneath. And
I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start washing Elwood.
I was gonna say, you ever seen that video of the little like the what was it, the TikTok of the little caiman floating in the water? It's just its nose is above and its body's just like.
oh yeah.
That.
Big chillin'.
Oh gosh. Yeah. Yeah. Baron's just gonna, it's a hot tub, so.
While we're in there, I would like to analyze everybody for marks, tattoos, scars.
You see nothing.
If anything, now that we don't have like armor on, there's a weird amount of like burn marks along Val's arms just from constant forge work. It's not like it's like you can clearly tell they're not like battle burns, but it's like the iron's been striking and there's like flicks just all along her forearms.
Shoot, Barion's got a couple scars here and there. Most of them are along his arms from blocking with his own body rather than a shield. But you would notice still a fairly fresh scar compared to all the others, I guess. A rather large puncture wound just under his right pec, from where Veto would have stabbed him. Which started his whole journey, and he would have told you guys, it's like this is it, but yeah, it's a fairly gnarly looking jagged wound, just right through his lung, essentially. So that'd be his worst one.
Reset button.
Yeah, Whisper. I'm gonna roll insight for myself just to see if everyone's like looking at scars, because like Whisper obviously has scars,
Yeah.
but does not show any of them ever.
Yeah.
Because it's the whole, lying to myself.
Oh, are we
Whispers
being
relax.
honest?
Yeah,
Alright,
they're
let's
relaxing.
roll this.
They're just doing their thing. We see it.
Insight. I definitely noticed. Let's roll deception on myself. That's a nat 1.
Yeah. Over relaxed in the hot tubs.
Yeah, over relaxed, just doing
in
your
the
thing.
first,
Like
looking
you're about to
around.
pee, but you have to stop it.
Like I look around
Shut
and then
up.
suddenly you see my form shimmer and you just see it is messed up. Like if anyone looks over, like I have whip marks, I have scars up and down my entire body. It's rough. There's a reason why my form is always close to this, but never this. Like you get the idea that like this is what I look like. I'm probably gonna roll deception again in a moment if I notice that I changed.
Okay. With Saren, you'll see the neck tattoo going up the side of the sword. You'll see on his left, side area is the tattoo of the spear, and then the minuscule scars. For the most part, he's pretty cleaned with it. But I'd say he probably does have a good fresh X scar, probably somewhere on his abdomen, from that fucking goblin that got away, that damn near killed him. Probably got
I
a good.
forgot you mentioned tattoos as well, and now I gotta think, because I was a fucking marine. Of course I have tattoos, now I gotta think of stuff.
You got a really shitty anchor tattoo that says "I will never sink."
I was gonna say, he's probably got the really shitty angel tattoos on his back, the wings.
Would I have any brandings? Like I'm trying to think of slave markings. Like would I have a tattoo or branding?
Branding.
No.
You got a little cow clip in your ear that you've never noticed before.
No.
A little tag.
It was mostly whips for you.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
All right, just taking notice of that, just looking around, just seeing everything. Just all right. Val, weird to see you without armor. Didn't even smaller than I imagined.
So small.
Val's offended. Realistically, she's like, at least I don't have to make my muscles.
Look, mine are very much all for show. We know I don't hit hard.
Honestly,
And
this
then
is
I'm
why...
gonna notice that I am scarred and I am back up. Fully
Instant
back
panic.
up. Instant panic. Back up. I am fully back to normal.
Oh, buddy, it's okay.
Honestly, I'm just kind of impressed that the rest of you consider this small. Says a lot. Kudos, fellas.
Variant's huge.
I'm just tall. Listen, and like he's lanky, guys. He's not a strength build, all right? He's a dex build.
I was enslaved by giants.
I'm well balanced.
I'm well balanced.
I'm not tucking rolling out of anything, but like I'll glare at whatever we're rolling away from and be like,
Menacingly.
Did Joji join us?
Yeah, Joji is in there with you.
Does she have the tattoos, marks, scars?
She has a tattoo of what looks like to be a dragon behind her ear that descends down her neck and down in her left shoulder blade.
Joji was the dark elf, or
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to make sure I was looking at the right character picture you put up.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. You're totally fine.
All right. So how hot is this hot spring?
It's pretty toasty. Like,
Pretty toasty. All right.
He's-
Like probably about half the time that we spend in there, Sam's gonna get out and just like meditate because
kind of
fuck being hot for that long.
the weird heat thing. All right. Is there anything else that you guys want to do while we're here? You have Joji. You guys questions of town, or we can just start making our way.
I think we were
I think we
talking
should
about shopping. Yeah, like just
Yeah, for sure.
Y'all.
I was gonna say I wanted to know if
That
I
we're all
action with Val really quick.
okay.
Yeah, just like while we're just chilling, like it's just like that peaceful, tranquil quiet, and then just hey, Val, can I ask you a question?
I'm just impressed that you asked this time. You don't normally ask for shit.
Yeah, okay.
But
I
go
just-
on.
Why her?
What do you mean?
I've met a lot of religious people. Not many care for the matron. It's not exactly the most happy, uplifting religion, if you will. Just curious. Why her?
Well, realistically, it's one of the things that you're born into, obviously. I mean,
Yeah.
however, I just feel on a more spiritual level, on a more personal level, because while she has followers, not all of them actively get to talk to her. I feel like she's misunderstood. She, from the outside looking in, I understand. To a degree. I don't agree with it, but I understand why she may potentially seem off-putting. But at the end of the day, she is blunt and forward with the things that she wants and the things that she asks for. And compared to many of the other gods of this realm, that's so refreshing. I don't want to speak in riddles. I just want you to tell me what you want. It's almost like that apple didn't fall far either. And she just like looks at Varian, like deadpan, just.
Just a little elbow nudge, like, all right.
Why do you
Just-
hate her so much?
I don't hate her. I just someone who claims to control the fate and death and all of that. I don't know. I guess I'm just bitter.
I feel like this is what I mean along the lines of she's misunderstood. She doesn't control it. She oversees it and guides. I was actively told to not interfere with you. So if you fucked up, that was your own accord, and you didn't, so kudos.
I mean, I've been known to fuck up often.
And when it counted, you didn't. Is that the case all the time? No, but...
I don't know. I guess I just sometimes wish she'd intervene a little more frequently, I guess.
Why would she intervene if she thinks that you hate her? Why would she do you favors if she feels like they're
Not
getting
for
taken
me.
for granted?
Not for me. I gave up on me a long time ago. Just don't roll your fucking eyes, all right?
Calm down, you beautiful, beautiful edgelord. I gave up on me a long time ago. Well, that makes one of us, you piece of shit.
I appreciate you being here. I don't know. Until you idiots, who I've come to love, I had lost my want to be here. So, thank you. No, my desires for her to intervene were before all this. Before any animosity I had towards her.
I can understand that. The inherent bitterness that comes with knowing that somebody had the power and chose not to. But at the end of the day, it's not a choice. It is simply what she does. She remains neutral for a reason, Barian.
I know. I just didn't like it when it happened, you know? I agree with it. It's the right thing. You have to be neutral. You have to be impartial. I just didn't like the answer. Unfortunately. I guess that's more of a me problem.
She's gonna, like, fluff up his hair a little bit. She's just like... Here, something tells me that you probably want, like, head scratches or something, and somebody to tell you that it's going to be okay, and it was. It wasn't at the moment, but it is fine now. Because thankfully, you
Wasn't
have,
expecting that, but I appreciate it.
Right then, a snowball hit Barry in the back of the head.
Ah, what the fuck?
See,
Oh, that's Svern.
I was softening the blow.
No, that's all I had.
Time to go. Let's go spend some money.
Yes,
Sounds-
let's go
sounds
spend
good.
time with your merry band of idiots.
Elwood, don't flap out of it. Don't flap out of it. Ah.
Elwood
Like-
full flaps to get out of
Well,
the
I
water.
don't want to get out. Like, I'm up to my, like, chin. Like, I've got a towel on my head. No!
Full wings, just.
Meanwhile, she lands next to the bath and shakes like a dog.
A full horse.
I'll go to the whisper and just kind of grab him. Just, all right, let's go teach you how to spend money, huh?
Nope, we have
Pull
to
him
teach
out.
them about the concept of money. They'll just, oh god, okay, no, it's fine. It's fine. And Val just, like, arms covering her tits, gets up and is like, I can't, okay, no, this is fine. Everything's fine.
And we'll get dressed and we'll follow Joji to the shops.
Oh, he.
We're hitting both of them, just to let you know.
Okay, so which one do you guys want to go to first?
Antique place.
I was gonna say they got a magic shop. Looking for some enchanted shit.
Preferably something magical / armory.
I figured antique shop, then armor shop.
Mm.
Understood. All right, so antique
Actually, I love how
shop.
your arm keeps disappearing and you look like a fucking like Roman statue.
Arlo's Antiquities. Is
Antiquities.
gonna show up, and you guys enter the small building. But as you open it up, it looks bigger than it should.
It's bigger on the inside.
Bigger on the inside. As you guys walk in, as you see a half elf, half drow, so half dark elf, turn. Oh, welcome everyone. Please, if you see something that catches your eye, or if you're looking for something in particular, let me know. I am Alton Arlo, the proud owner of this establishment. Let me know if you need anything.
So taking a look around, what exactly do we see? Like along the walls, shelves, tables?
Along the walls, you see various shelves that are just full of knickknacks and baubles. You see a couple swords, a couple shields off to the side. You see a couple chests with different cloths and like tapestries. You see it's just a hodgepodge of random goods. Think of like a thrift store, but more.
The store, but fantasy.
Yeah.
All right.
Is there anything that you guys are looking for? Can I help you find?
You have any potions or anything of the like?
Potions.
Or enchanted armor.
What you have for adventurers?
Val is literally just looking around to try to be like, antiquities?
Antiquities?
Are we old
Why did
people?
we pick this place?
As you're looking
Question:
around.
Do these antiquities are they just stuff that were around when Saren and Val were around?
Oh my gosh.
They
it's just,
all look normal.
It's
Everything
like-
looks
it's
normal
like-
to us.
This is just stuff. This I don't understand.
What makes this antique?
Understood stuff. For adventurers, I can handle that. Looking for armor. I kind of let the I have an agreement with the gold girl company that not really carry stuff that competes with them too much, but I do carry various knickknacks and baubles that might interest you. Take a look at my collection. As you kind of take some stuff out.
Necklaces, rings.
Taking a look. He pulls out how about can someone give me a 1, 2, 3 a D6 roll, please?
A 5.
We're going with a 5. Okay. He pulls out 5 items.
Ooh, that's a good 5.
That's a good 5. As he runs around, as you guys are kind of looking around on his center table, he pulls out a pair of boots. He carries out a mantle, like a cloak of some kind.
I'm all on that.
Carries out 2 stones with little faces on them. Carries out a deck of cards, and carries out a small toy doll about this big that
I like how Jasher and I both perk up with a deck of cards. We're like, what?
it's kind of creepy.
No.
All right.
What do you mean no? Let me have the fun things.
So these right now are the newest to my inventory, and honestly, probably the best things I have in my entire shop.
I'm a ball in that cloak.
He sees you looking at the cloak. Yes. This cloak. It you look at it. It is as you kind of shake it. It looks just like a normal like black cloak, but as you kind of look, it almost as you hold it up to like the snowy like background of the shop window, the mantle almost kind of takes on a whitish hue.
Oh,
Almost
please.
as if
please.
it blends in with the nature around it.
The freaking Ranger's cloak is what it sounds like.
Absolutely.
As
I'm
you
gonna
look
try
at
and like stone face. Like, this is pretty good.
give me a deception roll. Give me a deception roll.
Don't fuck me.
Is there anything
Don't fuck
that
me.
anyone
Okay.
else is looking at?
Can I?
I want him to explain everything. So just
Yeah.
all right. I'm gonna just lead the way. Like, what is what?
That's a 22 on deception. Let's
22
go.
on deception.
Oh!
Okay, so he doesn't
Hey, yo,
suspect
fuck it up.
you're too hype about it.
Sorry, like I've been rolling shit all night. It's like really
You're good.
bad.
Just run down the line. What is what?
He'll pull out another he'll point at the boots, and the boots look like they look similar to the cloak. They almost look like they could have been a set. They were sold together. These boots, they just help you move around more silently. So if you are
Look at Val.
wanting to be quiet,
I was gonna say, also
Literally
looks at Val.
everyone looks at Val.
Val has been just like eyeballing things around the shop. And
Well,
Huh?
as she turns her head, just fucking clink, 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 clink.
Listen, it comes with the package. But what is it? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
these boots, they help you be more quiet. Good for sneaking back to troublesome situations.
And
Yeah,
the
that does
cloak
sound
just
like me.
and the cloak adds just helps with what?
So above table, just so the boots, as you described them, you make no sound, regardless of the surface you're moving across. You also have advantage on stealth checks while wearing
Damn.
boots.
So it would cancel out my disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Are you not wearing boots now?
Huh. Well, I would just have to swap out the boots. Like,
Yeah.
Where'd
It's not. The.
I've been walking around barefoot this whole time, Wes.
I didn't know if you had fancy boots already.
Literally just a breastplate. Like,
The nature's
We're protecting the
mantle
goods.
is the cloak grim. It lets you hide as a bonus action.
oh,
Oh, that's so good. Dude, that's perfect for a sniper.
oh my gosh.
As he looks at the stones, they're sending stones. So basically, a walkie-talkie,
Oh,
D&D walkie-talkies.
that's useful.
He shows you the doll. He explains,
Dolls.
if you take a rest with this doll and you speak to it while you're resting, you can the doll will actually I'll show you. Just for purposes, I have no, actually I lied. Take that all back. It requires- but you could essentially have it say something. I believe you can only have it say up to 6 words, and I think you can have 5 or 6 phrases it can say. Each phrase is triggered by doing something within range. So I could tell the doll to say, "Hello, thank you for picking me up," and it would trigger every time you picked it up. Stuff like that.
Dolls are so creepy.
It
This
is
in character, by the way.
it is a little I guess
Unsettling.
off-putting for some. I will give you a deal on it if you take it out of my shop. And he'll kind of push it to you. And lastly, I have it's not a full deck, but I have a deck of magical cards.
A deck of sub things.
And I don't want to use it because I don't want to take away from the product, but by pulling a card and flashing it, it will produce some type of an illusion. What it is based on the card.
Do you have to flash it, or can you just let it believe that it's been flashed?
You have to flash it, and it has to be pulled at random as he shows you the deck of illusions.
Oh, that's what you meant by flash. Got it.
You can put your clothes back on by now. We're out of the bath.
We're out of the bathhouse.
But it's like we're already in the shop. It wasn't meant to be like a Val thing. Val was giving like a little bit of side eye to Whisper, being like, "Oh, okay, never mind." Ooh,
All right.
fancy pants tits, McGee over here.
Thank you. All right.
Thank you.
Yes. So, do any of these? I will say right now, the doll is going to be 50 gold.
So explain the doll one more time.
Oh, please don't get the doll.
I'll just read this out for you. While this stuffed doll is within 5 feet of you, you can spend a short rest telling it to say up to 6 phrases, none of which can be more than 6 words long. You can set a condition under which the doll speaks each phrase. You could also replace old phrases with new ones. Whenever the condition, it must occur within 5 feet of the doll to make it speak. For example, whenever someone picks up the doll, it might say, "I want a piece of candy." The doll's phrases are lost when your attunement to a doll ends.
That sounds very like you'd have to be very creative to use that.
I like to throw you little nuggets, little treats, little
That's-
stuff.
that
for
one.
baby.
Well,
Pretty good.
regardless, even if I didn't want the boots, it kind of sounds like I need them. So,
How much are the boots?
how much are the boots?
The boots are let me make sure I say this right.
They're an amount.
I need to make sure I have this ordered right. That one's 50.
Okay, while you're looking that up, Oro said, if someone gets the doll, I petition for chat to pick what it says.
Oh my gosh.
We
that's
will
in
make a
6
channel
words.
point redemption for a 6-word what does the doll say? That can only be...
I'm sure this person wants to get rid of it because it's super creepy enemy. They'll throw it in with the deal. Let's put.
Everything that he listed is 300 gold. Except the talking doll, he's selling it for 50.
Damn, he wants it gone, huh?
He does not like this doll.
Okay, so like above
It's a
table.
fucking talking doll.
Above table, right? If this doll is cursed, right? Chat is the curse for this doll.
Really quick, in just for you guys, I'll put it in the general chat for this.
See, I was imagining a wooden doll, and then you said stuffed, and now I'm just assuming it's gonna be more creepy than I'm intending.
Take a picture. I sent you the magic item thing. Look at it. Look at the picture it shows.
Fuck that. Absolutely not.
Where?
In general,
Oh, in our private.
Oh, in the private
Oh
one.
my god, I hate it. I hate it so much.
he wants it gone, guys. He doesn't want it anymore.
Hold on, I will just throw it in.
Look, Barry, and we can spruce it up.
Yeah, with some fire.
Somebody gave me fire!
Look, he just needs a new outfit, maybe some new hair. He seems to be missing an eye.
What is this, Theseus's doll?
Look, we can
Just make a
you know-
whole new fucking doll at that
look,
point.
look. We file down the teeth so they're not so pointy and give him a new paint job.
So we have
Fine.
it's just gums from this point?
No. Just file down. Look at it. You just cut.
I
cut
don't
the
want
teeth
to.
until they're flat.
Oh, it's cutting
and I'm
teeth,
just gonna
alright.
I'm gonna pick it up and just show that. It's cute.
I was gonna give out chatspiration. Now I want to make sure I have points to spend on doll phrases. I think honestly, the doll phrase thing would have to be a once per stream thing.
Yeah.
It would, and it would only be for this this campaign.
Fucking hate it. God, fuck that doll. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we've got the fucking doll, the deck, the boots, the cloak. What was the fifth thing?
The setting stones.
That's right, the walkie-talkies.
Oh, sorry, and those are being sold for 150, not 300.
Got it. Do we need the stones? Would that be...
Could be useful,
be
specifically for a crew of people that we need to get across the ocean quickly.
I'm gonna be completely frank with you. I'm not quite comfortable with splitting the party, so to speak.
So 1,100 for the whole...
I mean, more like if we needed an out quickly, give it to somebody with perhaps a giant crab that moves incredibly fast across the ocean.
While they're talking, just over to the shopkeep. Listen, I hate that fucking doll. You obviously also hate that fucking doll. Can you make it a deal so we not just... Can you make this whole... If we get everything that you brought out, can you make a deal? Can you make
Everything?
it less?
Wait, what?
So you're asking for a little bit less. So 3.
Like a bundle.
Like a bundle deal, yeah.
So altogether, it's 1,100 gold, I believe.
Correct.
Give me a persuasion roll.
Don't fuck me, dice.
Hold on. I feel like Whisper should be able to help in this since they're actively playing with the doll.
I was literally planning. I was gonna nudge Whisper. Like, "Hey, now is the time when you
Like
can
Whisper's
talk to somebody
actively
to
having
lower the-"
fun with it. Like that should be help enough. Like
I was gonna nudge him and be like, "This is the time when you can talk about lowering the price rather than paying the full price." It's called haggling.
I'm gonna give you new hair. You're going to be much
Not-
better looking, and no
not-
one's going to be scared of you.
Not the doll, the shopkeep. Talk to them. Talk to them.
oh,
Do you want me to roll with advantage?
Give me
and then I'm gonna.
Daddy, can we keep
What am I
it?
giving you? What am I giving you? Performance or persuasion? The other
what do you-
key.
What are you doing to help?
I was gonna intimidate him with how creepy I was gonna be with the doll.
My persuasion is a dirty 20. So
Ayo?
17 plus 3.
Ayo!
Is that with advantage or without advantage?
I was
That
gonna
was
put
with
my
the-
finger
that
in
was
his
with the
mouth and go,
advantage.
Chomp, chomp, chomp with the little jaws and go, ooh.
Like
So with the-
Whisper's playing with the jaws. I will miss you so much.
You can't get rid of me forever.
I'm really hoping you know.
In the wise words
Get
of
the
I
price
want-
of everything down.
And I am going to shape change into the doll in real size.
Ah! No! Absolutely not!
in the wise
Man.
words of our Lord and Savior Cardi B, you can't get rid of me, bitch.
Oh
And then I'm
my
going to tilt my
gosh.
head and look at the shopkeep and say, if you don't let me go with them, I will stay with you forever.
See, I was really hoping you were going for more of like a lower the price of everything rather than just get the doll for free.
Terrified stare.
No, I was
Back to
like,
the shopkeep.
okay, yeah.
Just terrified stare whisper back to the shopkeep. Please drop the price so we can get out of here, and they will stop doing that. I'm begging you.
Joji is gonna look at Saren and be like,
Yeah.
I look down and just see Jackson posted up in the mentally ill state.
I don't know.
with that, he'll look at you, Barry.
Somebody screen clip that. Though.
Look at you, Barry. Okay, 1,000 gold and you don't come back?
950.
1,000 is me already losing money on this. I want this interaction to stop.
That's same, fair. Okay,
I'm gonna
I
start
gotcha.
walking towards him at the 950.
Yeah, go, get out. I'm gonna.
Yeah, I'll grab him and be like, not now, not now. Too far, too much.
I'm gonna eat. Yeah, 1,000 gold. Here you go.
Wait, you just gave him the whole 1,000 yourself?
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at Barry and be like, damn, all right.
How much money?
You guys never ask me to pay for stuff.
Sarah was like pulling out his coin purse and be like,
All right, we can
oh,
divvy
you
out
won.
boots of, I believe, boots of elven kind will be going
Literally
to
going
Valorant.
to like quite literally toss the boots at Val. Here, as we're walking out the building, like we're leaving fast. Like no, we're done.
Barian, you can add Nature's Mantle.
I'm gonna change back. I get to add the doll.
Talking Doll, Whisper, you can add that. There's still the Deck of Illusions and Sending
love stones.
Stones.
I'll take the sending stones and the deck of illusions. That's.
Is that a? I don't know if that's a.
How does that work?
I'm
Can we-
gonna put that in my pocket for now. I'm gonna be totally
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But I'll take the sending stones if you're okay with it.
Yeah.
Literally, as we're walking, I'm gonna turn it to Barian and go, "Thank you."
Oh God, fucking all right.
Okay, so fun little thing that I just learned. If something gives you disadvantage and another thing gives you advantage, D&D Beyond actually has an icon where it's half advantage, half disadvantage, and it just cuts it in half, and I'm like, that's kind of cool looking.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope.
Well, and there we go. We make our way to the only other shop in town, which is
The Armory?
the Gold Girl Forge Company.
Golden Girl Forge Company?
Yep.
I love it.
Yep.
You guys make your way over to the forge, and you see a dwarven woman. She's not working her forge. Her forge is turned off, and she's all actually cleaned up right now in her shop and kind of polishing up one of her swords. As you guys walk in, as Joji smiles, oh, you sweetheart, how are you doing? Oh, let me put this down.
Oh, also, just to make it canon, I have changed back.
I think you said that before we left the shop.
Okay, I just wanted to make that clear because I couldn't remember. I don't want to be walking into this shop as a horrifying
As
doll
a marionette.
The fucking broken marionette.
Terrifying.
monster. Eye missing, sharp teeth. Yeah, it's horrifying. Anyway.
This dwarven woman comes over. Well, hi, welcome. What can I do for you? And she looks at all of you guys and looks at your stuff and oh, you guys.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, you guys have seen some combat. Let me look at your stuff. Oh, sweetheart. She looks over at you, Valorant. You got all sorts of nicks. You've been through it, haven't you, sweetheart? How are you doing? How you feeling?
Oh, quite honestly, I think I've just become accustomed to the nicks. So the idea of getting new armor sounds good, but I'm not against not having it. It just kind of depends on what's in the shop.
I mean, everything I have is fairly standard. That's all we're really allowed to carry. But if you're with Joji, and under the table, I do sell a couple of my own personal work. For friends and family. And if you're with this sweet thing, well then I don't see why I couldn't help you.
I don't suppose you'd have anything that is a little on the beefier side than what I currently have, but also, and like casually looks at everybody after the interaction we just had in the antiquity shop. Potentially
I'm gonna
might help
smile.
me be slightly more stealthy.
I mean, you're at a 0 now, like...
Stealthy, not necessarily. No, not unless you want to give up some of your oomph, some of your heft. But
Unfortunately, that's what keeps some of these people alive, is the oomph.
the only thing I really got that's going to be any good to you is probably this. Is he's going to kind of pull out this set of dwarven plate metal.
Is that heavy, medium, light?
It is heavy. It's plate still.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
And you can.
Is that all you have of your personal works? Do you have more? that you've worked on? Weapons,
Oh.
armor. Anything more?
As far as weapons, nothing besides just the standard stuff. I have, recently some weapons kind of sell kind of fast here. People, they stop. They want to stock up, and weapons are typically the first thing people look for. So I don't have really. I have standard swords, I have bows, and maybe need like that. But as far as anything, well, to your caliber, looking at all of you, this is really all I have.
Cashew, stop sitting like a cashew.
What?
English?
Stop sitting like cashews.
Let me be cashew.
Okay, so what is
Above
this?
board, is there anything that is not white but is green level?
Let me just double check 1 second before I send you away. I'm pretty sure I have all the shops and the items they have, but I don't know. Let me see if she has anything personally. She's not.
If they had like an upgraded medium set, that'd be dope.
Right, that's what I'm looking for.
As they're all looking through
Armor
stuff,
or weapon.
Val's
like,
actively like
like
looking at
in
this
the green
dwarven
range.
plate, like, ooh, this is nice.
She does have. I need. That's gonna be each one of you. Give me a D12 roll.
D12?
Which one's a D12?
The one with 12
this
sides
one.
on it.
The
honeycomb
one
looks
that looks the most like a D20, but's not.
Oh, this is like the beacon. The beacon.
A new
Cashew.
hand.
A new
touches the
hand
beacon.
touches the
Touches
beacon.
beacon.
Exactly
Yes.
on cue, guys. Good job.
11.
Listen, hear me and obey.
I got an 8.
I don't like that. No. I don't know why I don't like that so much more, but I do not like that.
What?
I had Jess do the Beacon of Meridia as Kyra, and so that's all I hear it now.
A new hand touches the beacon.
No.
Varian, what'd you roll?
I got a 6.
Oh no.
Oh my, good
Okay.
lord.
Okay.
I'm home.
Exactly in the middle.
I got a 2.
I got an 8.
Okay, so she does have 3+1 armors also.
I
has-
got an 11.
She has a +1 leather. She has a +1 scale mail, a +1 breastplate, and a +1 splint.
What's scale mail?
Scale mail is medium, but it
Mhm.
still gives you disadvantage on stealth.
Come to the dark side where we can't sneak for shit.
There is also a breastplate, I believe I said. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Which is-
there's leather and breastplate. Those can be worn together.
Yeah, breastplate. No, they can't be worn together.
No,
I'm
no,
pretty sure
le-
breastplate doesn't impose disadvantage if I remember right.
It doesn't. It is medium armor. So there's a light option, 2 medium, and then 1 heavy.
For some reason, my inventory is not loading any of the +1s
Get
at all. Weird.
every animal in my house right now is trying to eat plastic.
What?
Yep.
Yeah, the only leather that comes up for me is studded leather or Mariner's studded
Here,
leather.
I'll
Mariners.
send you.
It's really frustrating.
You have to look up armor +1, and then from there,
How much is the breastplate?
Yeah, no, it just says no results found.
Oscar. Actually, I don't want to ask her. I'm gonna nudge Barry and look at the breastplate. Like, ask about that one. I'm not asking anybody nothing.
all the +1s are 200. The dwarven plate is 500.
Sold. I don't. Well,
What's
I don't even want to
Let's-
barter. She seems so nice.
You should always barter, as I've learned.
Baron,
You want
which
me
one,
to flirt with her?
which one
I
are we
don't
looking
think that you're
I was
her
looking at the
type.
leather plus one as an option, but like I said, it won't even load.
Here, wait, I'll send you a link.
So
Let me
weird.
see if directly.
If anything, I would almost think that breastplate would be a better option for Barian, but
Leather is
No.
light.
That one's mine.
oh, no.
Dibs.
Dibs. And then Whisper, I think, out of everybody here, is the only one that can't wear more than light armor, if I remember correctly. Or-
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
My armor right now is not terrible. It's not fantastic. No, I can wear medium
rare.
actually.
Oh
I
wait,
can
no,
wear
that's
medium
right,
armor.
because you're a
Warlock.
yeah, the Blady Warlock,
Hexy Blady.
Is
Hexy
it working
Blady
now?
Warlocky.
I'm a stabby girl. Boy, them. What do you
I'm
call
a stabby-
them?
A
I'm
stabby bee,
them.
a stabini.
Yeah.
A stabberino.
That's some good stuff. I like that.
Okay, yeah, I was looking. Okay, yeah, I think I see it. Yeah, there it is.
Da-da-da-da.
It's blue.
It is a blue.
All right, then. So you said it was okay. So you said leather, breastplate, scale, and dwarven is what you said, right?
Split.
Oh, oh god, fuck that.
Yeah.
What's splint?
It's heavy.
It's real fucking heavy.
It's technically what Val is currently wearing, despite the picture. Val's in splint right now.
Got you. How much was it again for each item?
Wait, does breastplate get rid of your
No,
stuff?
Nope.
nope, because that's what I've been using so far. Dibs.
Yeah. That's what you're gonna go with?
Yep.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, I'll take a look at that leather.
Each
'Cause
one
I'm
of
wearing
these
hide right now. I'm wearing regular old hide, guys.
they're 200 each, and Valorant's was 500. Valorant, you paid.
Does me actively saying I don't want to haggle with this woman, she's so nice, does that do anything by proxy to her?
What if we buy it all together and then you get a deal? You see, this is where you gotta take it from. That was above table. Saren's not gonna talk.
So basically, Valorant, you just put all the platinum you just got on the table.
Show fucking do.
Um,
All the
Very-
platinum?
That would literally be, yeah, 50 platinum is the
500,
equivalent
yeah.
to 500 gold.
Ooh.
with that, Barian and Saren, do you guys put down your 200?
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
put 200, yeah.
Yeah.
With that, as she does that, and with your comment, Valorant, she will sneak 1 platinum back to you.
So
The
200 is 20 platinum?
Yes, the
Yeah.
pity platinum.
We take it. We take pity platinum. All right.
We take pity platinum. That would be like somebody being like, "Oh, they gave you $1,000 out of pity." I don't give a fuck. I'm pitiful now. Congratulations.
I'll
Like,
take it. That's,
Oh.
that's stuff in the bank. Okay.
Ah, man. I felt rich for a second.
I felt rich for a second, but we did our shopping, and ladies and gentlemen, that is where we're gonna end tonight.
you don't have to attune to Dwarven Plate. Are you shitting me?
You don't. That's why it was 500 gold. Valorant, you opened up some spots.
Can I sell her my old hide armor back? He's like, hey, you can have this.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I forgot. You can offer things. Yeah. Can we offer things?
Offer things.
I would rather clean my
Granted,
splint
my armor's
before
only
I
worth
bring it
10
back.
gold. Like, I just like, here.
I would say with wear and tears, we'll take it for 5.
Deal.
5 gold.
I'll offer a breastplate and some leather armor
5 gold
for each.
Saren,
for together.
Ah,
Saren,
Fair
can I
enough.
borrow your prestidigitation for a second?
not me. That's Whisper. I clean.
I'm a traditionalist. Okay.
I'm a traditionalist, he says.
As Val like steps into the like weird Animal Crossing style changing room and comes out in some shiny new plate armor, and she's like, "Ooh, ooh."
5 gold for both the breastplate and the leather? Damn. Fair
Didn't
enough.
like you as much. I'm joking.
I didn't do anything.
As she just kind of like holds her splint in her hands. It's just- Val's gonna kind of have like a moment where she just looks at it and is like, I've had this for so long, but I don't need it anymore.
Kind of have a moment where you think back of training. You think of you swinging your sword, Jacques trying to fight you, and you just. I don't know if you're familiar with One Piece, very similar Kawina and Zoro situation, where you were just better, but he was the one who would challenge you time and time again.
As the memory of Jacques pops in, the happy nostalgia starts to turn bitter, knowing everything that Val knows now, and there's this weird level of like disgust and a little bit of anger as she finally settles into it and breathes, I need to let it go. How much would you give me to take this off my hands?
She'll look at it.
I'm aware that it's very torn up.
I'll probably use it for scrap, so I typically take 5 gold for old sets. Saren, you do get 10 gold total. You're fine.
Hey, let's go.
I want to offer the Wand of the War Mage because I am never going to use it. It has never been used.
Val
It is
hearing
a Wand of the War Mage +1. I'm a dual wielder.
What did that one do again?
Basically, it gives me, while holding the wand, I get a +1 to spell attack rolls. In addition, I ignore half cover.
Oh yeah, it was the only yeah.
But it doesn't really do anything for me because
She'll look at you and be like, that will probably be better sold at the antiquities shop up the road.
dang it! They told me I could never come back. And then
they
I was walking
told
out.
you they told you and Creepy You to never come back. Thankfully, you have the best chance of getting back in there from any of us. But Whisper leaves.
Valid point.
Val goes and still, even for the 5 gold, just hands off the splint and goes, I hope whatever you turn it into serves somebody else just as well as it served me.
Well, I'll put in the extra effort and make sure it does.
Huzzah.
As Joji smiles, they exchange their goodbyes. This is where we're gonna end tonight's episode.
Huzzah.
Huzzah!
I'm so beefy, y'all. Y'all don't even
What's
know.
your AC at now? What's your
My-
AC at?
My AC is sitting at a real pretty 23.
What the?
My
That was only
AC is
500
the exact
gold.
same as it was.
Well, okay. Because Val gets a +1 magic bonus because she took defensive fighting. She gets a +2 from the buckler shield. And now this is plate mail with a +2 attached to it.
Which is nuts.
Use a shield?
So
Yeah. So the weird thing that I don't like about 5th edition in particular is that it's just shield. So on one hand, that sucks coming from like 2nd edition and 3.5, but it's really handy for flavor options because now it's just anything. So it's like there's no rule in the shields that says you have to hold it with your hand. It's a buckler. It's on her arm.
So it could, it'd easily be a buckler, yeah.
every single shop item was half price because you were with Joji.
Oh,
Oh.
Love that.
Every single thing was half price.
I'll wink at Joji as we walk out. Thank you.
let's go. Let's fucking
Let's
go.
fucking go.
Alrighty. But
Which is why the merchant Aloe couldn't go any lower. He was already doing half price.
Gotcha. That's fair.
Because that your persuasion roll was high enough to make him go down lower. Originally, it wasn't dropping at all. You rolled really good on persuasion.
I was really happy for that advantage, but also, like, goddamn Whisper, what the fuck?
You
ruined it.
All right. So we got some toys, got some new fun stuff.
we got some things. We got some
I'm gonna
stuff.
preemptive strike this. We did not level up.
Ugh.
The preemptive
But we got
strike.
out of a box.
We got a bath.
I
The
love
hot springs in every video
we
game
got out of
ever
a
is a
box.
level up.
We washed our ass.
I loved yo. I was like, I'll throw a puzzle at them that just requires them to do nothing. And then these overthinkers will make it so much more complicated than it needs to, and this is the best time for me.
that played out so well because like in my head it was like Sarah would be like looking around, like trying to figure something out. Rick and Whisper would be like fucking immediately like, fuck shit, what do we do?
My favorite thing is Whisper was
Val
like,
was just
oh,
standing there
somebody
confidently.
needs... Whisper being like, oh, somebody needs to bleed.
Oh, immediately.
Val
No
is
problem.
standing there, just complete confidence, just and then Barry just standing in the back, just looking.
Just eyeballing it, yeah.
Yeah, it was like that played out perfectly. It was,
Honestly, though, like the little commentary about like you guys all did really pivotal things. Like you had one person that was like trying to think out the plan. You had one person that was willing to do whatever it took to keep it happening until we figured out a plan. One person that's like, you are my priority, you piece of shit. And then Barian being like, what is going on?
Like, I don't trust this motherfucker. He says
this,
one thing,
it's
and then
a
something else
well-balanced
happens.
crew. We got a well-balanced crew, dude.
He wanted to see who you guys were, and he saw who you guys were. What better way than immediate pressure, you know?
Oh, we didn't ask about potions though. Did they have potions?
No, unfortunately, there aren't really much in terms
We need to
of
find
potions.
an apothecary eventually.
You do know above table back at Port of the Beginnings, there's
Yep.
the seaside
these-
side sorcery.
Yeah, they've got stuff. So
We love alliterations, all right? So, who are we rating tonight, guys? Also,
Okay.
hey everybody, thank you for being
I mean, I
here.
think
Really
Fess is
quick.
still on, isn't he?
Fefs is still on. They're doing their game, and they've got quite a couple of players. However, another suggestion that I do have is rating Gnome Anne, because
Oh.
Anne is one of the finalists for the Crit Awards Best GM of the Year.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
I don't think I don't think that they're actually doing a Dungeons and Dragons stream. I think they may have just forgotten to change their thing. However, I do think that it would be really cute for us to go hang out with them and congratulate them on the nomination, because they deserve every single vote. Anne is an absolutely amazing human being. They are
let's
one of the
rate 'em.
most genuine humans I think I've ever met.
I like this. This is a good idea for me.
Alrighty.
Everyone, hey, thanks for being here. Thanks for tuning in. Again, here tomorrow we have our Mythical World of Iteria stream run by our lovely Gibbs Goose. A couple of us are playing in it, and then obviously next week we have our lovely campaign run by Grim Barian.
Huzzah.
We have a Discord where we talk, hang out.
And I may or may not have, in the middle of stream, set up the panels for Twitch. So you can go ahead and click the link down there for Discord. Our TikTok, which, seriously, go follow our TikTok so that we can go live on there, please. Thank you. YouTube, the merch link. Any other links that we want to talk about throwing in there, I'm definitely down to, if we want to do suggestions, like in the group chat or whatever. But, yeah, do the things. Click all the things. And we'll see you tomorrow.
Hey,
All right, guys. We love you. Remember, congratulate Anne as soon as we pop in. Spam them with all the things. All right? You're amazing. We love you. Bye!